Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, and he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 50.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Kill! Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Kamara trying to right side. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5-9. 218, chop. He's checking crap. 11. Bravo.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards total offense? Probably not. But give him his due because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 40 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's not. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
We got 4. We got 4. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 13. Hey, orbit.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. It's a foot race. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Yes, sir.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And these guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover? Corner, safety, linebacker. He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
0-2, 0-2. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try to get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Well, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense.
No.
They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Who's it on?
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
You're good, you're good. Ready. Hey, echo.
2nd and 5 now. Breeze. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he's going to go down again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that dig?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, you know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Bell. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be a good on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Kill.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On first down, Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Here's Breeze to throw. Again has it complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now.
This is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 41 yards. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. It's caught inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On second and goal, Breeze, the quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So While it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. In his own end zone, it's Breeze. It's caught, Smith. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. Man, oh, there with the hands, thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big jobs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man up, man. I'll deal with the hands.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow lady. Army. Two kill. Jim.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll have it first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Kill.
Breeze going to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
Damn.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Kamara. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second in inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
That was a good
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it second and 9. Breeze now to throw. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds.
Hey, they was getting his read in the left leg. You got the lead.
Catch good for 5. It's third down.
53. Kill. Watch the ship.
Now Breeze. And Thomas has it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
To throw, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. Second and 5 now. Breeze. Forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football,
defense winning games,
and
but I
caused a
ain't
nice play
tripping.
for lost yardage.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think
probably
you're
just
exactly
your
right
mic.
with the word okay because they threw it well,
It's probably
they
just
ran
your
it
mic.
well.
Your mic
Excellent
probably loud as
balance
hell.
for the first drive of the game.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
March 47.
Alert!
Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot
What
right
the
away.
fuck?
They got his man complete.
Yeah, he was not scoring up that shit.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup and even 70 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Check, 47. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Spurs.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Texans 7, Saints 3. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Down at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
You can turn the commentating off. Just go to your settings on the game.
That's what they wanted. They wanted
Your
6, but
sound
they got
setting.
at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 24, Breeze throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Throwing first down is Breeze. Flushed out right.
Fuck, man. I'm bullshit. I don't know what's going on with this game. I just blew 2 niggas
Set
out.
up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, here's Miller. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
You can't do shit 2 times in a row. I could turn to this shit.
26-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze.
Well, I'm trying to test this shit, cuz. Fuck.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. There's Breeze.
God damn.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Breeze to throw again. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breeze now. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down, New Orleans. Again, this is Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5 now. Breeze. He's got Smith here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 32.
It's gonna be bad.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply takes. That's the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Watch out, watch out.
Watson on first down. Flush to his right. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. In the red zone now, Watson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down now, it's Miller. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Third and 2, Watson eluding the pressure right. Now it's football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints.
I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Let's get it. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Haywood.
Now Breeze on third down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Watch the eye.
We're good, we're good. 5-4, ready. Sammy. Kill. 20 seconds.
Here's Breeze to throw.
What the fuck are you doing there? He was what the fuck open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Breeze again. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly did. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. They'll run on 1st down.
He was right there.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
2nd down and goal. Watson. And it's a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ah, shit.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, my shit, what the fuck?
Kill. 61, matchbox, lights. Hey, kill.
Now Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Breeze going to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Right there, 55. I'm here all day.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
21. Kill.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And Ginn's got it. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Breeze now to throw.
Dude, this is so fucking ass, bro. I swear to God.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Kill. 53.
Again, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
I hate the
The
goal
Saints
line.
passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Now Breeze to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they...
Hold up. Nah, I ain't finna quit. I'm trying to